Welcome to Newsmax TV. I'm Kathleen Walter. Our next guest spent 6 seasons on Saturday Night Live before becoming an advocate for the Tea Party. Comedian Victoria Jackson joins us now. She's the host of The Victoria Jackson Show and also the author of Is My Bow Too Big? And Victoria, welcome. It's good to see you.
Thank you. It's great to see you.
Well, Victoria, since you became a Tea Party advocate, the media has really turned on you with a vengeance. The criticism has been harsh, to say the least. Were you surprised you became such a target?
No, I wasn't surprised. You know, Hollywood is very liberal, and there's actually an underground group of conservatives in Hollywood, and I stumbled into that group in 2007. And that was my political awakening, but they are in the closet because if they come out of the closet, they'll lose their careers. When I stumbled into it, I didn't really have a career, so I wasn't afraid to be outspoken. So I wasn't surprised with the liberal, progressive, communist media attacking me, but I was pleasantly surprised that recently Salon Magazine, who is liberal, did a very nice article on me, and they said that they think I could still make a comeback in the comedy world because they said I have talent, and that would outweigh my political views. So I thought that was a very nice article.
Victoria, let's chat for a second about your evolution as a conservative. You left SNL in 1992. Why did you decide to get into politics and become, of all things, a Tea Party advocate?
Well, I'm not a pundit. I'm a beginner political activist, and I would like to encourage other people like me to get involved. I think a lot of regular people are afraid to get involved because we don't know everything. You know, and how can you? I mean, there's a new scandal on TV every 5 seconds, and you can't be an expert on the Middle East and an expert on the Fed, which is we should end the Fed. I mean, there's so many issues. We don't have to be an expert. All we have to do is care about the country we're going to leave our children. I am not a pundit and I'm not an expert. I'm an American Christian mother who wants the Constitution to rule our country. I want it back the way our founding fathers created this country, respecting God, honoring God, the 10 Commandments, that's all. And I'm not an expert. I want to encourage people, get involved.
Now, Rush Limbaugh recently said that the Tea Party will rise again in 2014. Do you see that happening?
Oh, yes. The Tea Party is the real America, and it is rising, and it will take over in 2014. I think there's a lot of prayer warriors right now, including me, praying for our country every day. I was actually praying that God would expose all of the fraud and the evil schemes of the enemy, and God answered my prayer. But I forgot to ask God what to do after we expose them. I should start praying for impeachment, but we don't want Biden.
Victoria, last question for you. What was it like to spend 6 seasons on Saturday Night Live as a conservative? And looking at SNL today, do you think it has a liberal bias?
Yes! Saturday Night Live definitely has a liberal bias. Right now, way more than when I was on it in the late 80s. Reagan was the president. He was defeating communism. I was on the update desk with Dennis Miller doing a handstand with a flag on my butt, celebrating Reykjavik and the crashing down of the Berlin Wall and communism. And nowadays, SNL is very, very much more liberal. What was it like being there? Well, I was not political when I was on SNL. I was a Christian. But I wasn't proselytizing. I was just showing up on time and trying to be funny because that was my job. But so I wasn't political. Yeah.
All right, Victoria Jackson, thanks so much for joining us today. Great to have you on.
I love Newsmax. Keep telling the truth.
And thank you for watching Newsmax TV.